Hey everyone, this is Rajendran here. So in today's video, we're going to learn how to deploy OpenAlgo in Codespaces. So GitHub Codespaces is a cloud-based development environment accessible directly in your browser. So no setup is required, just click and code. So if you understand OpenAlgo is an open source trading platform where traders can connect their popular trading softwares like AmiBroker, TradingView, Python, Charting, MetaTrader 5, Google Spreadsheet, and Excel sheet. So they can load OpenAlgo in your browser using GitHub Codespace. That's what we're gonna go here. So I'm gonna go to OpenAlgo in GitHub. So github.com/marketcall/OpenAlgo. So here, if you go here, so we are in the main branch now. So I'm gonna test OpenAlgo. I'm gonna go to code. I'm gonna go to Codespaces. If you see that there are local and Codespaces, so go to the Codespace. Click on the plus icon. So that will be launching the Codespaces and it will try to pull up the entire OpenAlgo application. It opens up a simple VS Code kind of platform inside the cloud. So that's what on GitHub Codespace is all about. It gives you a powerful machine. The machine will be like 8 GB RAM or 32 GB kind of RAM. Very powerful machines that you will be getting over here. So OpenAlgo, you can see that readily it got installed and you can go through the code base. So what I'm going to do is like I'm going to copy, I'm going to say like cp.env. Let me also zoom this a little bit. So cp, I'm going to say like, it's compiling everything. I haven't even asked for, but let's say like I'll go to the bash and then I'll say like cp.sample. I'm going to copy that .sample.env. I'm going to copy with an .env name. So this will create a new environmental file. So this is an environmental file over here where I have to fill in my broker's API key, API secret, and redirect URL. I have it readily available in my local machine. So this is the one I'm gonna keep it. So I'm just gonna copy the broker API key, API secret, and redirect URL. I'll go here and then I'm gonna replace the values over here. Now once I replaced it, so the basic configuration has been set. Now we're gonna go and install the Python libraries. So I'm just gonna simply type pip install -r requirements, right? So requirement.txt and enter. This will be installing all the Python dependencies required for OpenAlgo to work. And once the installation is done, the next thing is like go and start OpenAlgo and start using OpenAlgo. So let's see how it's going to happen. If you understand OpenAlgo is more of a Flask-based web application. It's kind of a complete OpenAlgo is a complete automation platform. It's kind of a full stack automation platform, highly capable of connecting with various popular trading platforms like AmiBroker, MetaTrader, TradingView kind of stuff. And very recently, we're going to launch Charting in our upcoming launch. So once the installation is done, I think it will be taking like a minimum of like 30 seconds anywhere to run all the installation. So once all the installation is done, we're gonna straight away go and launch the OpenAlgo. So it's been installing all the available libraries from requirement.txt. So we have this requirement.txt here. All the libraries are available inside. So all these libraries are getting installed by now. So once the installation is done, next we're gonna go to Python app.py, enter. That will be launching the OpenAlgo platform. So you can go and test OpenAlgo in your browser without spending any money on the cloud, right? So if in case you want to give a demo to your friends or to your family or to your colleague, then GitHub Codespace is a very good environment that you can deploy not only OpenAlgo, any open source application you can deploy it in the cloud. So as you remember, Flask usually runs on the port 5000. So when I click on open in browser, it will be doing something called port forwarding, and that launches OpenAlgo in a separate cloud domain. It also creates a dynamic name called Superspace Halibu. Like it just gives a dramatic name there. And you can see that OpenAlgo is now running in the cloud. Now I can go and log in. When I log in for the very first time, it will be asking me to set up an account. So I'm going to set up an account over here. And this account is accessible only by you. Nobody else can access this. Let me try to give an email and let me type my password here. And once the first time registration, if you remember, first time registered user is the admin user. Right now, OpenAlgo supports only one login, one admin login, nothing else. So it redirects to an setup TOTP authentication. And if you think you may forgot password, you can always take an Google TOTP. So you can use an Google Authenticator, scan it, and anytime you want to reset the password, you can input the TOTP. This is optional. If you believe you don't need that, you can just continue to log in. And I'm going to enter my login credentials over here. Now, once I'm done with the basic login credentials, it will be redirecting to the broker login page. Automatically detects the broker login page over here. I'm going to click on connect account, and then I'm going to enter my credentials, the broker credentials. Now, once I'm done with the broker credentials, I'm also going to enter my TOTP. So I'm going to use my authenticator, and then I'm going to use my TOTP. So what GitHub Codespace will be providing you is a secure environment to test your application. So let me connect it. Mostly it's kind of an traders and developers can go and test it out. So now you can see that OpenAlgo right now it is available in the cloud. You can also switch OpenAlgo between live mode and analyze mode. And upcoming features, there'll be more new features are incoming. So this way you can easily test OpenAlgo, connect your broker, test your broking account, and in fact you can even do automated trading testing as well from TradingView very easily. Not only just TradingView, but charting also very soon. Probably from next week onwards, we're going to launch charting. Testing is in progress. So hopefully we will be coming up with more interesting features. So next week it's all about training features. So stay tuned with more interesting content. See you in yet another video. Thank you.